The scene opens with the sky over Earth's capital blotted out by giant warships of the Zarkith Dominion. These massive alien ships tower above the city, casting shadows as their AI-controlled drones swarm the streets, firing laser beams and causing chaos. Buildings crumble as people flee in terror, and the air is filled with screams and explosions. Sirens wail in the distance, but the civilians know there is nowhere to hide. On every screen, across every broadcast system, an ultimatum is issued: surrender now, or face extinction. The camera focuses on the face of Commander Ilara Vasquez, standing in a dark, underground bunker, watching the broadcast. She looks battered, her uniform torn and stained with dirt, but there's a fire in her eyes. As the destruction continues outside, Vasquez knows that humanity is on the brink of losing everything. But in the depths of her heart, there's something else: hope. Her mind flashes back to an encrypted message she received hours earlier, a message that offered a cryptic clue to Earth's last chance for survival. She doesn't know how, but she knows this hidden weapon could turn the tide. This is their last shot. The camera zooms in on Vasquez's face, showing a mixture of despair and determination. As she grips a small, worn-out data pad in her hand, her fingers tremble. The message was clear: this hidden fleet could be Earth's salvation, but only if they can find it in time. The Zarkith Dominion may think they have one, but Vasquez refuses to give up. With every second that passes, the tension builds. Will they find the fleet before it's too late? The camera transitions to a flashback, taking us to Earth's past. Ancient footage of humanity's first battle against the alien invaders, centuries ago, plays out. Huge battleships, similar to the ones attacking Earth now, are shown being repelled by humanity's forces. The footage is grainy and aged, but the message is clear: humanity once had the strength to fight back. Back in the present, Vasquez stands inside a ruined military bunker, its walls crumbling and covered in dust. She's surrounded by maps and old equipment, some of it barely functional. As she examines a dusty terminal, her hand shakes as she types in a command. Suddenly, a hidden file pops up, a blueprint for something that shouldn't exist. It shows a fleet of warships, massive and advanced, buried deep beneath Earth's surface, completely undetected by the Dominion. Building suspense, Vasquez's eyes widen as the full scope of what she's discovered hits her. The camera zooms in on the faded blueprints, focusing on a schematic of the warships. These ships are more powerful than anything Earth has ever known, capable of matching the Dominion's firepower. But the question remains: why were they hidden, and how can they be activated? The clock is ticking, and Vasquez knows the Dominion is closing in. This hidden fleet is humanity's last hope, but finding it is only the beginning of their fight. The suspense builds as the story shifts from Vasquez's discovery to the race against time. She knows that the Zarkith Dominion's forces will soon breach the bunker, but she must risk everything to unlock this last chance for humanity. The camera cuts to a series of quick scenes: Vasquez and her team of resistance fighters narrowly avoiding detection by the Dominion's drones, fighting off enemy soldiers in dark corridors, and uncovering secret tunnels beneath Earth's surface. The music swells, and with each passing moment, the tension increases. In one desperate, heart-stopping scene, Vasquez and her team are ambushed by a squad of Dominion drones, and they must fight their way out to continue the search. The camera captures the frantic action: lasers fly, soldiers dive for cover, and the sounds of battle are deafening. Vasquez's heart races, but her resolve only strengthens. She knows the fight isn't just about survival anymore, it's about the future of humanity. Every moment counts. As the team finally locates the entrance to the hidden fleet, Vasquez feels the weight of the discovery. The massive warships are cloaked beneath layers of rock, untouched by the Dominion. These ships are more than just tools of war, they are symbols of humanity's resilience, its refusal to be broken. The screen fades to black, and the words "The Hidden Fleet" appear in bold letters. The suspense has reached its peak. The audience is left on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this battle for survival. After uncovering the blueprint to the hidden fleet, Commander Ilara Vasquez and her team know they are humanity's last hope. With the Zarkith Dominion closing in on Earth, they must find and activate this fleet before it's too late. However, their journey is anything but easy. They face deadly opposition at every turn. Vasquez leads her team through the desolate landscapes of Earth, heading towards a series of ancient military bunkers buried deep within the heart of the mountains. The terrain is rough, and the resistance is stronger than they anticipated. The Dominion has sent both soldiers and AI drones to track them down, and they won't stop until they've wiped out every last member of the human resistance. The tension is high as the team makes their way through dark forests and rocky paths, always on edge, knowing they are being hunted. One night, as the team sets up camp, they are ambushed by a group of Dominion soldiers and AI drones. The peaceful night shatters as explosions light up the sky. The camera cuts to Vasquez and her team, weapons in hand, fighting for their lives. The battle is intense, with drones swooping in and soldiers closing in from all directions. The team fights back fiercely, with Vasquez leading the charge, but the Dominion is relentless. Bullets fly, and laser blasts scorch the earth as they battle their way through the ambush. During the chaos, Vasquez's most trusted soldier, Bonner, is caught in a deadly crossfire. A drone locks onto him, and despite his best efforts to shield himself, he is fatally wounded. Vasquez rushes to his side, but there's no saving him. His death hits the team hard, and for a moment, the world seems to slow down. Bonner was not just a soldier, he was a friend, someone who believed in the cause and fought bravely for it. His loss fuels the team's determination. Vasquez, though devastated, swears to honor his sacrifice and finish what they started. This moment of loss becomes a key emotional driver for the team. It hardens their resolve and reminds them of the stakes. They are not just fighting for survival, they are fighting for the future of every person left on Earth. As they move forward, each member carries Bonner's memory with them, knowing that his death must not be in vain. The emotional weight of their mission becomes even clearer. They must succeed, no matter the cost. The team's journey continues, deeper into the mountains, towards the hidden fleet, with the haunting memory of Bonner's sacrifice driving them forward. After facing countless dangers and overcoming numerous obstacles, Vasquez and her team finally arrive at the heart of the hidden fleet, deep underground in a vast, forgotten bunker. The air is thick with dust as they enter a massive chamber. As they step forward, their eyes widen in awe. Before them, lined up in rows, are huge, powerful warships, covered in layers of dirt and debris. These ships, though nearly a century old, still hum with a quiet, almost imperceptible power. They are cloaked in advanced technology that has been hidden from the Dominion for generations. The fleet is older than they could have imagined, but it's still operational, each ship equipped with cutting-edge weaponry and defensive systems far beyond anything the Dominion possesses. However, the discovery of the fleet does not go unnoticed. The Dominion, sensing something has shifted, immediately launches a full-scale assault on Earth, sending everything they have toward the planet's surface. The Zarkith Dominion is determined to crush any hope that remains. As the Dominion ships draw closer to Earth, Vasquez knows the time has come to act. She orders the activation of the hidden fleet. With a rumble that shakes the Earth beneath their feet, the cloaked warships begin to power up. A bright, blinding light erupts from beneath the surface as the ships rise, their cloaking technology flickering off. It's a breathtaking sight as these ancient vessels break free from the Earth's crust, their forms emerging like ghosts from the deep. The fleet is alive, and now, it's humanity's last chance. The Dominion is taken off guard. It didn't expect humanity to possess such advanced technology, let alone have a hidden fleet. The warships, though old, are equipped with modern upgrades that allow them to blend into the terrain using cloaking devices, making them nearly invisible to the enemy's sensors. Vasquez and her crew waste no time in launching a counterattack. Using guerrilla tactics, the Earth fleet splits into smaller, faster ships, ambushing the larger Dominion forces. As the battle intensifies, humanity's underdog status becomes clear. The Earth fleet, though outnumbered, strikes with precision and speed. Ships flicker in and out of visibility as they dart in and out of battle, attacking from unexpected angles. Explosions light up the dark sky, and laser fire dances through the air as the Earth fleet fights back with everything they have. They may not have the sheer power of the Dominion's massive ships, but they make up for it with cunning and speed, creating confusion and chaos among the enemy ranks. The Dominion's forces struggle to keep up with the Earth fleet's guerrilla tactics. Every time they think they have a target locked, the Earth ships vanish again, reappearing in a different location. The battle turns into a deadly game of cat and mouse, with Vasquez leading the charge, refusing to let the Dominion overwhelm them. Despite their technological disadvantage, the Earth fleet pushes back with surprising force, inflicting heavy damage on the alien invaders. The Dominion, once so confident in its superiority, begins to falter. The coordinated strikes from the human fleet sow chaos within their ranks, causing disarray and confusion. What was meant to be an easy victory for the Dominion is turning into a nightmare. The Earth fleet, fighting against overwhelming odds, refuses to surrender. They may be outmatched in numbers and technology, but their spirit is unbreakable. As the battle rages on, Vasquez and her team realize they might just have a chance to win this fight. Humanity's strength doesn't lie in their ships or weapons alone, it lies in their determination, their will to survive, and their refusal to be conquered. In the face of seemingly impossible odds, the Earth fleet proves that they are more than just survivors, they are warriors ready to fight for their future. The battle for Earth has reached its peak. In the vast expanse of space, Earth's fleet faces the Dominion's flagship, a massive, heavily armed vessel protected by swarms of advanced AI-controlled drones. This ship is the heart of the Dominion's power, and its AI network controls everything. If Earth's forces can take it down, they can cripple the Dominion's entire fleet. The stakes have never been higher, and Commander Vasquez knows the mission is a long shot, but it's the only chance humanity has left. In the cold void of space, the Earth fleet launches its final assault. Warships clash in a spectacular display of firepower, with lasers and missiles lighting up the darkness. The Dominion flagship, towering over the battlefield, launches its drones in waves, attacking the Earth fleet with relentless precision. The battle is fierce, with both sides taking heavy casualties. Despite their fierce resistance, Earth's ships are outnumbered and outgunned, but they fight with everything they have. Vasquez, commanding from the lead ship, knows that they can't win the space battle alone. The only way to end this is to destroy the Dominion's AI network and sever its control over the fleet. She orders a daring boarding mission, a suicide mission, to infiltrate the flagship. The goal is clear: destroy the AI core and disable the Dominion's fleet once and for all. As Vasquez and her team board the Dominion flagship, the camera follows them through the chaos of close-quarters combat. The ship's corridors are dark and cold, filled with the sound of clashing metal and the hum of drones' mechanical limbs. The team is outnumbered, facing wave after wave of robotic soldiers, programmed to protect the AI at all costs. Each fight is brutal, blades clash, guns fire, and the team is pushed to the edge of their endurance. Explosions echo throughout the ship as Vasquez and her crew fight their way deeper into the heart of the flagship. They breach control rooms, fight off swarms of robotic sentries, and navigate treacherous hallways filled with traps designed to stop intruders. Every corner is a new battle, but they refuse to stop. Vasquez leads the charge, her determination unwavering as she pushes forward, knowing the fate of Earth is in their hands. The action is fast-paced, with tight shots of hand-to-hand combat, explosions, and the team narrowly escaping death at every turn. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, Vasquez and her team reach the AI core, the central hub of the Dominion's power. As they prepare to destroy it, an unexpected twist occurs. The ship's internal defense systems activate, triggering a final, deadly counterattack. The team fights valiantly, but Vasquez knows the mission can only succeed if the AI is completely destroyed. In a heart-wrenching moment, Vasquez realizes the only way to ensure the AI is taken down is to stay behind and manually trigger the detonation. She orders her team to evacuate while she stays behind, knowing that her sacrifice will be the key to ending the war. With a final look at her team, Vasquez sets the charges and detonates them, destroying the AI network and crippling the Dominion's entire fleet. The explosion is massive, sending shockwaves through the flagship as it begins to break apart. The Dominion's drones lose their coordination, and their ships fall into chaos. The Earth fleet, now free from the Dominion's control, launches a final, victorious strike, crushing the remaining enemy forces. As the flagship collapses, Vasquez's team escapes, but they know they have lost their commander. The sacrifice she made ensures Earth's victory, but it comes at the ultimate cost. Her death marks the end of the Dominion's reign and the beginning of a new era for humanity. The Earth fleet, though battered and broken, stands victorious. They've defeated a technologically superior enemy not through strength alone, but through courage, sacrifice, and unity. As the final explosions fade, the screen cuts to Earth's battered but hopeful surface. The victory is bittersweet, but it is a victory. Humanity, against all odds, has survived. And they will rebuild. The war against the Zarkith Dominion has come to an end. Their once mighty fleet is crippled, the heart of their power, their AI command structure, destroyed. The remaining Dominion forces, disoriented and disorganized, retreat from Earth's atmosphere, unable to fight without their AI control. For the first time in years, the skies above Earth are quiet. Humanity has won. The Earth resistance, battered but triumphant, gathers together to celebrate. There are cheers, laughter, and tears as survivors embrace one another. The once impossible victory is now a reality. The destruction of the Dominion's flagship and the fall of their AI control signals the end of their tyranny. But amid the celebrations, there is a heavy silence, a quiet grief that hangs over the victorious. Commander Vasquez is gone. So many others have fallen in battle, including Bonner, who gave his life to ensure the mission succeeded. Their sacrifices have paved the way for this victory, but the cost is immense. As Earth begins to rebuild, the scars of war remain. The streets are filled with memorials to the fallen, while families and loved ones mourn those who never made it back. The world has changed, but the pain of loss lingers. The human spirit, though triumphant, is tempered by the toll the war has taken. Just as Earth starts to heal, a message crackles over the airwaves, cutting through the morning silence. It's Vasquez's final message, the one she recorded just before sacrificing herself. Her voice, steady and strong, echoes across the globe. We are not defeated. We will rise again. The camera pans out to reveal a breathtaking sight. Across the galaxy, hidden fleets, ships just like the ones Earth's resistance uncovered, lie in wait, buried deep beneath the surfaces of distant planets. Humanity's victory was just the beginning. There are more ships, more weapons, and more resources scattered across the stars, waiting to be claimed by the survivors of Earth. These fleets hold the key to humanity's future and their potential to conquer the galaxy, not with force alone, but with the same courage and unity that led them to victory against the Dominion. Underdog spirit. Despite having a technologically inferior fleet, humanity's will to survive was stronger than any weapon the Dominion possessed. They fought with grit, determination, and heart, proving that even against overwhelming odds, the human spirit cannot be broken. Emotional core. The emotional weight of the story is carried by characters like Vasquez and Bonner, who embody the ultimate sacrifices of war. Their loss drives the emotional core of the narrative, making their triumphs more meaningful and their sacrifices unforgettable. Readers are deeply invested in their journey, feeling their pain, their hope, and their final victory. The vivid imagery of cloaked ships emerging from underground bunkers, orbital bombardments lighting up the sky, and explosive space battles create a cinematic experience that pulls readers into the story. The visual richness of the battles, the landscapes, and the moments of triumph and loss make the world feel alive and real. Action-packed, the fast-paced sequences, whether it's the chaotic space battles, the deadly boarding missions, or the brutal close-quarters combat, keeps the audience on the edge of their seats. Each action scene is carefully crafted to maintain the excitement and tension, ensuring the reader stays engaged from start to finish. Good versus evil. At its core, this is a classic story of good versus evil. The Dominion's AI-controlled tyranny represents the cold, calculating machine of oppression, while humanity's fight for freedom is fueled by their courage, unity, and the desire to survive. Through sacrifice and determination, humanity emerges victorious, proving that, in the end, good will always rise above evil.